Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
A brave king.
A dangerous quest.
And some very wet squib work.
We watched the 1975 British comedy film Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
So sharpen the spikes on your movie-watching mace.
And bravely charged towards your couch.
Because we're the kings of podcasts and your ears are our land.
Because we're the kings of podcasts and your ears are our land.
Because we're the kings of podcasts and your ears are our land.
It's very funny that Nate didn't do that. Very funny.
This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends comes before Movie Club, because it's more important. So I have to ask my two holy hand grenades, how are we?
How are we doing? It's been a mixed bag over here.
Oh.
Are you groaning at me, Brent?
Me? No, I wasn't groaning at you at all. I was clearing my throat, then exhaling.
Groaning at life.
Groaning at life, yeah.
I'm fighting off a little bit of a headache, but that's going to go away, I think.
Did you take something?
I did. I just did.
Good for
Took
you.
a lot. I literally just took a lot of pills. I was like, when did I get this old? I got to take all these pills.
Are you a pill guy now?
I think so. No. Oh, God, no. No, I can't. I don't like taking pills.
I know you don't.
Because once it's in, it's in. Once it's in, it's in. You can't control it. Like with alcohol, with alcohol, if I'm drinking, I feel like I can stop drinking. If I feel like I'm getting drunk, I say, okay, I slow down or stop. But once you take a pill, you don't know what happens. Mm-hmm. It's in. It's in.
Totally makes sense to me.
I get that. Like, I understand it, but I don't understand how you... So, like, what is medication that you think the average person would take that you do not take?
The average person that would take that I don't take blood pressure medication, even though I probably should. What? Don't stress me out.
Here, I'll balance it by saying, I think all you need is a little tea. Drop a few bags and get that blood pressure wherever you need it.
That's a good point. You need to lower your blood pressure by drinking a lot of tea.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Just kidding.
Oh, yeah. He's dropped a few bags.
Looks like urine.
It does look like urine.
Really dehydrated urine. Sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry. I bet it's delicious.
It is delicious. It's polyphenols that are taking care of me. I look at this. I got the red stuff. I'm hydrated. I'm like that's water with me. Oh, sugar water. Little hummingbird.
I wanted to tell you guys that I went to the Mumford & Sons concert. And
I know somebody went to Mumford & Sons concert.
And it rained the whole time. Mm-hmm. And we were in the lawn area. And it was the best concert Nick and I had ever been to. It was so good. And,
the rain made it good?
The rain made it I don't know. We knew what we were getting into. We knew it was going to be raining, so we dressed appropriately. And you know what I mean? Nick doesn't give a shit about stuff like that. So he just like stood in the rain. He doesn't care. Like, I don't know. He's kind of hardcore like that. And
he's a regular action star.
Well, I had a poncho on. I didn't want to get soaking wet. And the cool thing is I ended up putting my arms inside the poncho and I still had my phone out and I could like hold hands with him and I could dance freely. I did so much fist pumping at a Mumford & Sons concert. It's kind of embarrassing. But like their music is depressing, but like upbeat. How do you, it's like a mix of depressing lyrics with kind of like upbeat driving beats. And Marcus Mumford plays the drums, and he's one of those lead singer drummers. And then they did 3 songs that were acoustic, and they just harmonized the 3 main band members, and that was really great. And then the Ted Lasso cast came out.
I saw that.
So all of the lead characters of Ted Lasso, and that was very cool. And Jason Sudeikis was like, we'd like to, this is not what he said, but this was the tone. Congratulations to the Mumford and Sons for coming to Kansas City or something. It was kind of like,
yeah,
they should be happy.
He switched it. It wasn't like, thanks for coming to visit us. He was like, you're welcome. You're welcome,
exactly.
Sons.
That's what it was. You're welcome to the Mumford and Sons. And I thought that was real. I liked that.
I think I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put a take out there. Hannah Waddingham, top 5 most beautiful women in the world.
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness!
Oh, and she sang
that. And when you hear her sing,
voice.
You're like, it just elevates it to some kind of crazy level of. You're like, she deserves a statue. That's how I feel about her.
Yeah, like she should.
Does deserve a statue. She's like, very statuesque.
If I was a boat guy, like back in the boat times, like
I'd put her on my boat.
She's so long though; her legs would like reach under the bow.
No. Can I get my thing out? I would put her face and bust and body on the mast, like the carving.
Yeah. No, I knew what you were saying. Is I'd put her on the boat too.
Yeah, Kate threw me off with her legs going.
Well, no, the bust, you've got her head and stuff up there, and her legs are so long that they would curve under the boat.
She's saying the toes are kicking the water.
I thought you meant physically she'd be on the boat.
Yeah, no.
No, yeah, that's what I would do.
No, women aren't allowed on the boat.
Yeah, no broads on the boat.
We are the sea.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are, Kate.
Thank you. I'm also the moon.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the sea and the moon. Brent, get with the fucking program.
Yeah. On that note,
land. I don't know. I don't make the rules.
I want to know about the pool party.
Okay. So we did celebrity death pool rally swap, which is we can drop one celebrity and add one celebrity. And we had a pool party.
It extends, it gives you a second party per year. That's actually really smart. That's that's using the whole deer.
And thank you. I love that I participate in this. Okay. So, I dropped, June Lockhart, who turned 100 years old. So even if she died, I wouldn't get any points. Cause I'm the only one that's never been on the board. Jessica also had never been on the board. And let me remind everyone, we've been doing this for 10 years. So there's 9 of us, and Jessica had never gotten on the board and I hadn't. And then Jessica had 2 people die already this year.
Yeah, she's rolling.
And so she's on the board. I'm still not on the board. And I don't like any of the picks I have. I don't know what I've been thinking. I'm trying to take this way more seriously now because it's not like cute. It's not, you know what I mean? Like I'm not special anymore, or I don't know how to explain it. Like I need to get on the board. So I picked Gary Ridgway, who's a serial killer who's in prison, who's pushing 60.
Pushing 60, Kate.
So that would be good. That would, like, if he died, I would get a lot of points. Also, I don't care if he dies. Like
he's 76.
Well, there you go. Even better. He's closer to death.
He's the Green River Killer.
Yes. Yeah. So I chose, he was my rally swap.
Okay. Jeremy's grad party was this past Sunday. Great turnout, great seeing family. Weather was perfect. Cooked my whole off on Saturday.
Let's hear the menu.
Okay, what I made was 4 pans of rice.
So much rice. 2
with mushrooms in it, 2 without mushrooms in it. I made 4 pans of hash brown casserole, also known as funeral potatoes.
I fucking love funeral potatoes, bro.
Oh, yeah. 4 pans. I made a pan of ribs, 2 pans of meatballs. And then I think that was it. And we had so much other food. It was so good. And a lot of it went, which I was happy with.
Good.
Everybody had a good time. I was like...
Was there dancing?
No. It was... I did too much. And now I'm questioning everything. My toe is this crazy shade of red on one side and purple on the other. It looks like it's going to explode. It's that swollen. I'm paying for it. But I knew I was going to be.
Yeah. How have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been laying around and?
Yeah, we had leftovers from the grad party, so we've been chewing on that. That's good. I've been laying down a lot, and I'm still on my serial killer kick.
Gary Ridgway.
David Berkowitz was not the Son of Sam killer. He was one of them, not the only one.
What?
Yeah,
is this a Brent theory?
No, this is a Maury Terry theory. He is a guy. Maury Terry. He was a reporter in the New York area, and it just didn't sit right with him back when it all went down. And it's a great documentary on Netflix called Sons of Sam. He pretty much proved through his evidence that Berkowitz was not the only one there. And Berkowitz wasn't even present at all the murders, and that comes straight out of the horse's mouth. Mr. Berkowitz himself said that. It has to deal with Satan. Satan is called the process. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm not laughing at you. Okay.
So, and they found evidence of all this. It's a very good documentary. Unfortunately, it drove him crazy in the end, and he died. And the cops, Maury Terry, he became obsessed with it.
Wow.
And it ruled his life. And it's a great documentary. And then I watched, Dave Berkowitz, you've heard it here, watch it, not the only Son of Sam. So that's what I've been just laying there doing. I've perfected the nature walk ratio. Nice. I know how much to take. So that's been knocking me out. What else have I been doing?
Well, share the secret recipe.
Okay, so it's a full syringe under the tongue, and then a half a syringe, slightly less than half under the tongue. And that's the right amount for me.
Okay.
I just lay there and
wait, which one's the full syringe and which one's the half syringe?
Well, you take one full syringe of the CBN, and then you take a little bit more, a half a syringe of it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So he's just taking CBN
and a melatonin.
That's also what the information we want.
That was the one. It was one singular melatonin and then 1.5 CBNs.
How many milligrams of melatonin?
10.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm like a fucking gorilla. You got they got to knock me like that gorilla.
How do you wake up in the morning?
Sleepily.
No, I can't do. I can't take melatonin like that. I take 1 milligram a night. Otherwise, I can't wake up.
Oh, there's no point to me. See, I'm like that picture of the gorilla at the vet where he's knocked out getting his teeth operated on. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Just laying there.
Yeah.
So that's it for me. How about the weekly report? Do we have anything?
I've prepared a weekly report.
Weekly report.
I was just supposed to say cue the weekly report music, but I feel if that's better. I like that case.
Yeah. Maybe I take that, eventually turn it into some kind of like club classic.
Weekly report.
Can you give me a couple? Yeah, actually, keep giving me a couple different takes, Kate, please.
Weekly report. Weekly report. Weekly report.
You put a kick drum behind that.
Weekly report. Weekly report.
Now, without further ado, let's hear.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to do the weekly report.
Yeah.
I played some baseball. I played baseball. I'm bored of talking about baseball on podcasts, so it's not an interesting enough thing to talk about. So I played 3 games. I did have my first A+ game. I finally played an A+ game. Made all my plays. I made 2 throws to home plate from the cutoff. Like I stole 2 home runs in a single game.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Pretty special. I have to say, the other team said that guy's got a cannon. They were like, don't run, he's got a cannon. And the guy ran, and then he was out. And that's about as good as it gets if you like throwing stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, you couldn't tell you shit that rest of the week. Yeah, that's perfect.
I really special moment for me.
You're a special boy.
But there's something else that I really would like to talk about, which is I started watching a new television show called Squid's Games.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm happy that you're watching it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna. Nope, we're not going to do that.
No, because I'm glad because actually I was so confused for so long about what the name of the show was and how it works. And now that I watched it, I understand that the Squid Game is only one of the Squid's games.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one of them.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Yeah, the whole time.
So you watched the entire first season?
I watched the entire first 2 seasons of Squid's games.
Oh, yeah. I'm not even getting upset about it. So, how do you feel?
Well, my first note is that they should call this show Squib's Games because holy
lot of squib work.
shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of squib.
It might be
Action.
the record. It might be the record for wet work. Yeah. It's
And you listen, you and I are probably the most 2 well-known appreciators of squibs, and this one tickles us.
I don't know. I can't think of a movie with more squibs. Or
what was your favorite game?
Well, I think one of my criticisms of the Squid's games is that some of the games are like a game that you can win with skill, and then some of them are like step on this piece of glass and you might die.
Well, there was a skilled guy in that game. He was a glass guy. He knew what was the reinforced glass.
Yeah, he was really good.
It's all part of the game. That's what you got. Should we play another game? It might be a game where you take skill or just complete random luck.
It's an excellent point, and my second note about Squib's games is that it's kind of a buffet for the senses.
Oh yeah, big time, right? Oh wait a second, I said you're making fun. No, you're making fun.
No, but I agree. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just pretending that I came up with it.
I got so excited when you said buffet for senses. I was like, oh yeah, it is literally a buffet for senses. The red and the green colors, but it is the pink.
They got some real it's the contrasting colors and the colors.
Oh, yeah. And the music. Oh, the music. Anytime there's kids singing, you get a good show on your hands.
Oh yeah, I was actually if I was better at the podcast, I was gonna try to learn the song and then sing you guys the song, but I didn't.
Yeah,
because it's in a different language.
Yeah, it's hard. I used to that was like my main driving music for months, was just the soundtrack from Squid Game.
Ooh, that's pretty intense driving music.
Yeah, it was. I might go back to it. Well, I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's a good show. I'm going to finish it. I feel like there's something wrong with starting first season's like 10 episodes, and then the second season's like 8 episodes, and then the third season's like 6 or 7 episodes. Like, come on. What is this? Inflation? He had no plans on this popping off, so he had to do a second season. And then it had to be wrapped up all tightly while the iron was hot. You had to strike while the iron was hot. Yeah, I think I'm making a bigger point on they're doing too little TV.
I don't know if
they're cutting back my shows. They're cheating me out of episodes. Law and Order, they used to make 75 episodes a year.
Oh yeah, with Severance, like 3 years between seasons. Miss me with that shit. Yeah. Miss me with that shit.
It's these kids these days. This is work ethic.
I don't want to see that. I'm not waiting 3 years for.
I think television shows is really hard, and it costs a lot of money.
Then don't make them as.
And I think we're making better shows.
They are like they're a feast for this. They're a buffet for the senses. Like they spent so much money painting all those rooms and stairs.
Okay.
As you guys know, I'm a farmer. I'm a gardener and a farmer. That's part of my identity in my life.
Yep.
And so there's been a bounty of harvesting going on recently. I've been harvesting a lot of lettuce, a lot of basil, a few tomatoes, but really this week it's a raspberry week at the house. It's a raspberry jubilee. I would estimate that I've eaten 120 raspberries this week, something. 120 raspberries. I'm at 18 raspberries a day.
How are your poos?
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Or at least nothing. There's been no noticeable change. We're not like, we got to dial down the raspberry intake. But
good.
I just have to make a choice because they're so ripe. They're falling off the bush. They're dropping off the bush. I got to get in there and eat these things. So I'm just.
You're so juicy.
Are you eating them plain, or what are you doing?
I'm just going straight to the bush. It's like it's my pantry. I walk out to the garage. I'm like, better stop by the raspberry bush, grab a few bursting berries. Bush to mouth.
Bush to mouth.
Yeah.
I want to envision you. You have on something so lovely.
What kind of pants?
There's a scarf. Well, they're a version of chode pants, but they're shorter because because they're not jean material.
She can't help it.
No, she can't.
It's a fabric material. They're shorter. Think more like what a Japanese man wears. And you have a scarf in your hair, and you have. This is not like a aesthetic thing, but you do have a basket you use.
Yeah, I do have a basket. Yeah.
I know when I picture him in just shorts. I don't go with the chode culotte pants. And he has a t-shirt on, but his mouth is stained red.
Yes.
And
like a bear.
Paddington.
Yeah, his mouth is stained red, and his t-shirt has red stains on it as well. But he can't help himself.
And then we find him later on, and he's just laying on his back.
Yeah, like napping on fingers. All my fingertips is red, and my mouth is red.
Straw hat pulled over your face.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Oh, that's a sweet image.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then my final note is the other day I went for a huge walk, 8 kilometers. I went over hill. I went over dale. I went there and back again. And then I got to the garage and I was standing still, putting the code into the garage, and I somehow twisted my ankle. So
perfect. Chef's kiss.
That's the weekly report.
Oh my God. I believe it. God. Isn't life crazy?
It's just so fucking annoying, bro. You're like, what do you mean?
You got the chode pants on. No one can see you twist your ankle.
You can see it swollen up.
The pants are getting bigger. Oh, that's good stuff. Speaking of ridiculous situations, this was the audience choice for the month of no phones, telephonophobia, Nate's month. Audience choice. The audience picked the movie The Monty Python and the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That is now for our favorite segment. Catherine?
Yes.
Can you tell me, Nate, and the viewers what Monty Python and the Holy Grail is all about?
Yes. So
Yes.
Monty Python is a sketch group, and the members of the group made this movie. And it's about King Arthur and the Round Table. What's it called? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, the Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah.
Knights of the Round Table. So we see different sketches, basically, that each have a comedic point of view, and shows the journey of King Arthur finding the Knights of the Round Table, each individual one, and then them figuring out that they have a quest to go on to find the Holy Grail. And we see the different characters go on their quest. And in the middle of the movie, a documentarian historian is accidentally killed by, I forget who, King Arthur or I don't remember.
Random Knight.
And so interstitially, that's not the word though, between the scenes you see these real life bobbies that are detectives looking for the killer, who are a part of this crew. So it's absurd, and there are songs and dances a couple times, and then it ends with is it Sir Lancelot or I forget who, and King Arthur get arrested by the Bobbies, and the movie is over.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Well done, Catherine.
Thank you.
That's basically all you can really say about this movie. On that note, let's talk about our favorite parts of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Perfect.
Okay, first thing, subtitle thing tricked me. It got me. I fell for it.
When I was watching, I was like, I wonder if this will get him.
I was so fucking annoyed because I was watching. I'm like, I can't watch it with these fucking Dutch or fucking Danish subtitles or Swedish.
Yeah,
I'm like, I can't.
I used my remote control to try to fix it.
Me too. And I spent 15 minutes troubleshooting how to fix this. It was just like the Wizard of Oz non-color thing. It fooled me. It got me. It tricked me.
That's awesome.
And I was very upset with myself. But then I respected it.
It makes it proves that it's a very good bit. Like it's kind of like, as I was watching, I was like, I don't know if this is a good bit, but then hearing the story, I'm like, oh, it's undeniably an excellent bit.
And it works more now than it probably did in the theater.
Oh, for 100%. 50-year-old movie got me.
Gotcha.
And I was mad. But then, hey, I'm like, I got to respect it because it's 50 years old and it got me.
Yeah.
So that's how we came out the gate. And this, okay. I liked it. I think I waited too long to watch it, I think is the problem.
Yeah, I was interested to see how that worked for you because it's like, this is so much a part of growing up and like my friends would say all this stuff. So it's like, has all this meaning, but it's like, I wonder what it's like just coming into it totally blank.
What were the things they would say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just like, I just remember like talking about the witch scene with my friends, like sitting at dinner, family dinner with like all my 12-year-old friends and being like, she turned me into a newt. I got better.
Build a bridge out of her.
But can you also not make a bridge of stone? It's like, yeah, what we're doing right now is just like what I've done my entire life.
And I could see why it's like a cult super classic popular. And the thing about this movie, it's very rewatchable because you can watch it and you don't know what they're saying most of the time. So you pick up something new on every watch.
I really liked the part with the rabbit being the monster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good.
I loved that it murdered them. Like the little baby rabbit. I loved that. That was great. I guess I had never seen this. I guess I had never watched the whole thing.
I'm going to watch it again because I did find it humorous. And I'm going to watch it again because I'm going to find the other parts that are funny.
I also like the part, one of the very first like scenes where Eric Idle is in the mud and he's talking about how they live in an anarchist commune and they don't believe.
Yeah,
like he's
that's
talking
a good bit.
Socio-political theory.
I'm being oppressed.
Yeah, do you see me being oppressed? Yeah.
What I love about that scene is that, like, as he makes better and better points, King Arthur just devolves to being like, "Shut up!
He's like,
shut up!"
He's like, "See, it's violence. Capitalism always leads to violence."
It's just a series of bits, which I love. There's no real. It's just bits.
Yeah.
Like the guy holding up his mask the whole movie. That's a good bit. Mm-hmm. That's very funny. Mm-hmm. I like that. I got annoyed watching it. I'm like, oh, this must be so frustrating because it's always in his face. Yeah, he's right.
I felt sorry for the clompers, the coconut person. Like whoever had to do that for the sound, I would be so annoyed. But they did such a good job of sounding like a horse.
The coconut thing is genius because it's like the very first scene in the movie. You see King Arthur pretending to ride a horse with the coconuts, and that just like lets you do whatever you want for the rest of the movie. It's like, oh, it's going to be a silly movie. It's going to be stupid and silly. That's what we're doing. If you don't like it, you have to go. Yeah. And then a scene like where the guy gets all his limbs chopped off, it just looks so silly and so crappy, but that makes it even funnier.
Just the
wet.
way his limbs, it was very wet. It was a lot of wet work. Yeah. Wet and red. It was very liquidy blood.
Yeah. It was basically fruit punch.
Yeah, it's the red of what your mouth would be stained like.
Raspberry red.
Raspberry red, yeah. It's such a hard movie to talk about because there's no like storyline to it. Well, there is, but it's basically just let's just fucking do bits and let's just, what's the word I'm trying to think of? What's the word where you just go by, you don't go by the script, you just make it up as you go along.
Improvise,
yeah.
Do you think this was improvised?
Oh, I would imagine they said multiple versions of lines and they just picked whatever was funny.
I'm gonna shock you.
Okay.
It was almost shot exactly to the script because they had no money.
Mm-hmm.
And because these guys are stage guys. Do you know what I mean? Like originally they're like writing skits and performing them on stage. So everything is so like rehearsed and they get the timing so tight that, and I would have thought the same thing. Like I would have assumed that almost everything John Cleese says when he's being the French knight is improvised. And it's like, no, it's all scripted because I saw behind the scenes of them shooting that scene. And there's a guy like reading his lines out of the script just in like an American accent because he's like doing the stand-in work. So interestingly, I think it's like, yeah, they're just theater guys and they wrote this all so tight. They are just that silly.
And it was so beautiful. So apparently they shot everything in Scotland and then the castles are in Scotland. And I think that stuff is cool. I like that they use like real castles and not some fake wooden castle,
And that's what we're never going to have again. Like Nate said, we're never going to have that in movies again. Everything's going to be fucking, that's why I can't watch any movies now that just come out. Like, I don't know how you can sit there and watch any of the superhero movies like
it's tough. It's a
Fantastic
tough
Four and all that. I can't. Like, there's no.
Because nothing looks like shit. I needed some stuff to look like shit.
Stupid. There's no soul to it. There's no like this movie, you could see the castle, you could see the grass and how they're really there. And they're really there because that technology didn't exist. That's what we're missing. This is Old Man Yells a Cloud, but I don't care because my cloud's a real cloud and not a CGI cloud.
No, Brent, I think you're actually hitting on a point that I totally agree with and is not crazy. Like I think young people will just grow up and they won't have the reference, so they won't care. And it's like, so I don't blame them. It's not their fault. They watch TV and it all looks a certain way and they're just used to it. That's what TV and movies look like. But for us, because we grew up, even when we were young, they were still making movies properly, and watching old movies was like one of the number one forms of entertainment when we were growing up. So we got to watch all this shit that looked so great. And this month we've had 4 movies in a row that were made like proper movies, and we've loved every single one of them. We loved the way all 4 of the last 4 movies we watched looked.
That's right.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Because you can feel it. You can feel it. It's like why we like the Muppets. It's like the Muppets would suck ass if they were CGI. I would hate the Muppets if they were CGI. It would be so fucking stupid and boring.
Well, then they're just another character. They're not the Muppets.
Yeah, I can see the felt on Kermit's head. I could touch that little felty scrubby felt.
Tim the Enchanter. Very, very good count.
Some call me Tim. Very good.
Yeah.
Good explosion work.
That made me laugh probably the hardest. Exactly. So many unnecessary ones. And that made me laugh. Like the budget probably all went to explosions.
Yeah. And like, especially the one where in the middle of someone's sentence, he just holds up his stick and just starts like shooting stuff out of the end of the stick for no reason.
I knew I was going to like him, and I knew I was going to like the bridge troll guy. That was very funny.
I am just now reading that Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin helped finance the movie.
And that's it. It cost $400,000, which I'm not going to even do the math. Let's just say it's $5 million now. They should give. Netflix is always doing this dumbass shit where they're like, we're going to get one person and give them $75 million to make us one show. And that's very stupid. I feel like they should give 7 groups of funny goofballs, $5 million each. And just like see what they do. Just let them do it.
Yeah, I agree. That sounds fun.
$2,390,074.35.
Come on. We could bang out 20 of these. And maybe only 5 are good, okay?
Yeah, someone give us $3 million. God, give me, Kate, and Nate $3 million. We'll return a product to you.
No rules. We're allowed to be as silly as we want.
No strings attached.
Yeah.
No strings attached.
We're allowed to do some like swallow jokes if we want to.
What's that?
What's that mean?
It's because they're the African swallow and they carry the coconuts. The minute I said that, I was like, that's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate what's happening.
Coconuts.
This is what we do. We take
because I could have said we make some coconut jokes and we'd have the same problem. We would have got derailed either way.
Yeah, we take swings and they all don't work out. That's the thing, and that's what the $3 million will edit it.
Yeah,
out.
We'll edit.
So for me, I just find it as like it's a hard movie to talk about, other than just saying, "Hey, this line was funny."
Do you remember this? Remember that?
Yeah. But here's my final thing about it. You have to watch it. I can't believe it took me 50 years to watch it. And I'm thankful to this show for talking about. I talked about the podcast a lot at the grad party. People had questions.
Good.
People were talking. Yeah.
Thanks.
Dude, hey, did anyone mention us?
Of course, I mentioned you guys.
Who talked about us?
My uncle. No, my cousin's husband, Donnie. And
what's up, Donnie?
My best friend's wife,
Donnie.
Janice.
What's up, Janet?
Janice, yeah. She's a big fan of the show.
Hi, Janice.
She didn't think I was going to like the show because, like her, I don't like British comedy. But this was funny.
It's silly.
This was
silly
very
enough.
Silly.
Yeah, very silly. You can't go in there with, a historian's mindset of this movie's silly. But you should watch it.
It's not historically accurate.
Yeah, it's not historically.
There's no master and commander.
We're talking about like the budget and stuff. One of their main villains was just an animated thing, and how they slayed it was the animator died.
Like, imagine how hard that hits when you're 12, though, Brent.
Yeah, exactly. And I get it. I totally get it.
Vampire Bunny, when you're 12 and you see that thing zip across the screen, you're like, we're watching a movie right now.
Yeah.
This is art.
I totally get it. So if you haven't watched it, you have to go watch it. And then you have to talk to your friends who've watched it and talk about your favorite lines.
Yeah. You have to watch it and talk about your favorite lines.
Does anybody have, does anybody have anything else they want to talk about before we get into quizzes?
The only thing that I want to mention is that it will always be funny, that the lady weighs the same as a duck. Like that they go through that whole scene. And it's like, if she weighs as much as a duck, she's a witch. And then they put her on the scales and she does weigh the same as a duck. That's undeniably funny. And you were talking about rewatch. I've watched this movie so many times, like I couldn't tell you how many times I watched this movie. And this time I saw something that I never, ever saw before, which is at the beginning of that witch burning scene. The knight is holding a bird and he's tying a coconut to his foot with a string. I never saw that before. I was like, these little silly goofballs.
And that's why I'm looking forward to rewatching to get all those funny parts.
For sure.
All right. Well, I think we can all agree. People should go watch this movie. I think it's time for a quiz. This movie was brought to us by Jack. The next voice you'll hear, well, probably not going to be the next voice you hear, but you'll hear Jack.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Look there.
The keeper of the quiz of death.
He will quiz us before we hand out our 5 medals.
3, Queen.
3.
What if we fail the quiz?
Then you are cast into the gorge of eternal podcast peril.
I see. And who is going to answer these questions?
All 5 of us.
3, Queen.
3.
I understand, my liege.
Good luck, brave brothers. God be with us.
Stop!
Who would take the quiz of death?
It is I, Kate, Queen of Podcastia.
Then answer me these questions 9 and live to see your medals shine. Sorry, guys. Are you guys ready for the quiz?
We sure are, Jack.
I love when people do stuff.
I do too. It's fun. Let's
Let's
do it.
Jack, thank you so much for coming on the show, and thank you for writing the intro to your segment. That's the first time we've had a segment intro written. So you get to go into the Podcast Hall of Fame. That's
For
like,
sure.
You're on there. It's a plaque. Congratulations. Extra clapping.
I'll get your home address after the show.
Yeah,
to
Kate will
send
get
you.
your home address after the show.
And I'll need your social insurance number.
I'm in Missouri as well. So
What?
yeah.
Where are you?
Columbia.
You're in Columbia.
I am.
What do you do there?
I'm a software engineer, so I could be anywhere, but I'm in Columbia, Missouri.
Have you always lived there?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Awesome.
Did you ever hear of Festus before?
No, never heard of Festus.
Have you heard of Moberly?
I have heard of Moberly. I actually went to their community college.
It's where Nick is from. And he lived in Columbia. And I had a boyfriend who went to Mizzou. And here we are now.
Wow.
It all ties together.
It's a small world.
Sure is.
Before we start the quiz, what order would you like us to answer in?
I get to pick that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're the keeper of the quiz.
Okay. This is a tricky one because you either know this movie and you've seen and you know every line of it, or you've never seen it before and you have no idea what anyone's talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to polish these guys. You put me first, second, or third. I'm the number one horse in this race, and
For
it's
sure,
going to be
he's
a
number one.
bloodbath. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think Nate should be last. I think Brent
Yeah.
should go first.
Okay.
And then
Brent,
me,
yeah.
and then Nate, and then I'll go, and then Nate, and then Brent, and then Brent, and then.
That
Yeah.
sounds great. Sounds great to me.
Brent, Kate, Nate.
All right. At the start of the film, the bring out your dead guy deduces that Arthur must be a king because he hasn't got shit all over him. What day is the next round for the bring out your dead guy? A, Monday. B, Tuesday. C, Wednesday. D, Thursday.
I'm going to go C, Wednesday.
I'm going to say Thursday.
I'm going to say Thursday as well.
All right. Kate and Nate are on the board. It is
That's right.
Thursday.
Already regret picking Jack's movie.
The next scene, King Arthur tries to learn the name of a lord of a nearby castle. He asks a man and a woman who are part of an autonomous collective. They end up getting into an argument about the right to authority Arthur claims to have. Arthur wants to silence them, and he attacks the man. What is the name of the bloody peasant he attacks? A, Dennis. B, Herbert. C, Frank. Or D, he's unnamed.
It's my turn. I'm going to guess Dennis.
I'm also guessing Dennis.
Yeah, let's make it 3 Dennises.
All right. Well, that's 3 correct answers.
Triple Dennis.
All right. Later, the knights arrive at the French castle and offer to let the master of the castle join them on their quest for the Holy Grail. Why does the Frenchman say his master wouldn't be very keen on joining them? A, he's away at another castle. B, he doesn't like English types. C, tells them to mind your own business. D, he's already got a Holy Grail.
D, he's already got a Holy Grail.
Yeah, it's D. I knew that one before Nate even had to say it.
Well, I didn't know, but I'm choosing D.
Right again. Good job.
It's so funny.
Sydney
Katie
Sweeney
goes, he's already got one.
The French knights tell them to go away, taunt them, and launch animals at them. The knights build an innocent
I forgot
looking
about that
gift
part, yeah.
to get into the French castle. So they build a Trojan horse, if you will. What large wooden animal do the French accept and later fling onto the knights? Is it A, a cow, B, a badger, C, a rabbit, or D, a horse?
I'm going to say a cow.
I'm going to say cow.
It's a wooden rabbit.
Nate is correct.
Yeah, you guys didn't listen good. You didn't use your listening ears.
Oh, sorry, Kate.
So Nate has one more than me.
Mm-hmm. Now I got the lead, and I'll never look back. I may never lose again.
I'll just lose forever.
Oh, so she did the trick. She did the trick.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get a single one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Later in the film, the knights are met with an innocent-looking rabbit. It kills 5, no 3 of them, and they are only able to snuff it with one weapon, the holy hand grenade of blank. Is it A, Attila, B, Armaments, C, Antioch, or D, Atonement?
It's Kate's turn, I think.
Fuck. Artemis.
Antioch.
Atonement.
Once again, Nate, it's it.
Why didn't you guess what Nate
Because
guessed?
I refuse to play that way.
Why? Do you not want to win?
He's got to slip up one of these times. And if he was smart, what he would do... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to give it.
Save the gamesmanship for the Squids games, bud.
Well, if he was smart... No, we're not doing that. If he was smart, he would purposely throw one.
I know what you were going to say.
That seems like a smart strategy to you.
Yeah.
The
loser. I'm not a loser.
Whatever you say, loser.
I'm not a loser.
Got him.
That, of all the things that I've been called and all the jokes we made, that one cut the most.
That one really, yeah.
No.
I did. I started playing with my leg hair. Like, I'm not a loser.
Kick rocks.
Yeah, I'm not a loser.
Okay, how many questions left?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 questions left. We're over halfway there.
You could still do it.
All right. Before the witch-burning villagers arrive, what is Belvedere holding in his very first shot? A hen? B, an inflated sheep's bladder? C, a coconut tethered to a dove? D, his helmet visor?
I spoiled your question earlier in the show when I pointed out to these two that he's holding a dove and tying a coconut to his leg. My guess.
And I will agree.
I'm going to say his visor.
What?
He's throwing.
Gamesmanship.
Oh, no.
Am I right?
I almost think we should make the sound effect whenever you intentionally throw the sound of someone being ejected in the gorge.
Gone for never.
So I'm not right.
No.
Oh, I thought that was later in the movie, like way later in the movie. And I thought, okay, the visor is a good guess, though, because he has to hold his visor the whole time.
Listen.
So it is a good guess.
So it was actually a good answer is really what it was for the question maker.
Does that still give me credit?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Continue then. Stupid anyway.
At least I'm not a loser.
I'll look in the mirror. Maybe you are.
Galahad met several named characters during his visit to Castle Anthrax. Which name did I make up? A, Piglet, B, Newt, C, Dingo, or D, Crapper?
Crapper.
I'm going to say crabber too. Crapper or crabber?
Crapper with 2 P's.
It's Crapper.
I hope that I was close enough to the mic because for B, I said Newt, not Zoot. Piglet.
Oh, I heard you say Newt, and I thought Newt was one of the names for sure.
I did too. So none of us got it right. You're on the board.
Oh, Jack's on the board.
Jack's on the board.
Well, you have to know these things when you're a king, you know.
So Concord is shot by an arrow with a cry for help from Swamp Castle. Although Concord insists he's okay, Lancelot wants to do this quest alone. He says, No, sweet Concord, stay here, and I will send help as soon as I have accomplished a daring and heroic rescue in my own particular A, manner, B, tale, C, idiom, or D, aphorism.
It's my turn. Idiom.
Idiom.
It is 100% idiom.
Perfect.
Okay, now Nate has to get this wrong, and I have to get it right.
No, you're cooked. I got 2-point lead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does.
Oh,
you got the first one wrong, and then the... Yep.
And are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good quiz anyway. It sucks.
All right, this one's a tricky one. I tested this whole quiz on some of my family to see if they knew it, and my dad only missed one question, and it was this one. There's only a single horse in the film. What scene is it in? The first French castle scene? The Roger the Shrubber scene? The famous historian scene? Or in the final battle/arrest scene?
It is the famous historian scene.
Yeah, I also knew this answer. That is the famous historical scene.
Yeah, I'll just agree.
Y'all are correct.
Woo! Because he rides by and slices them.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got to pick movies that Nate's not obsessed with, Kate.
Yeah. It's this month we watched Master and Commander, Amadeus, and Holy Grail. These are this is.
And so the man deserves an
A T
E
exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Underline. Woo! I gotta bring up the cast. Are we gonna give out medals?
Yeah, Jack, would you like to stick around and give out some medals with us?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Bronze medals.
Bronze medal. My bronze medal is going to Graham Chapman, who played King Arthur. Lovely English bloke. He was funny, and I liked him. Graham Chapman.
I think my bronze goes to Eric Idle. He's just I just have always liked him, and he's a delight, and so he gets my bronze.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kate. He's my favorite of the Monty Python guys. I think he's the funniest, and he doesn't have as much in this movie as he has in lots of their other movies, but his moments are really good.
Right.
Your turn, Jack.
I gave my bronze to John Cleese. I thought he is great in all of the scenes he's in. And he was my favorite, if I had to pick it out, the first 10 times I saw this movie. But I've come to really appreciate the other performances as well over this time. So he's my bronze.
Silver time. It's my silver, and I'm giving it to Eric Idle. Something about his eyes make me laugh. The way he stares in this movie, and he played the chicken Bristol guy. Very funny. Silver medal.
All right, silver medal. My silver medal goes to John Cleese. I agree with Jack. Every scene he was in it's not that he steals it, but he plays with such gravitas.
Ooh, gravitas.
I'm going to give my silver to Terry Jones, who in this watching was my favorite, was funnier than I remember. He's Sir Bedivere, and he does a lot of silly eye work when he's up in that big costume. So yeah, silver medal.
My silver goes to Eric Idle. I love how like chill he plays everything. I don't know, like he's goes wacko when he learns the conditions of going across the bridge of death and getting cast into the gorge of eternal peril. I thought that was so funny, just like totally out of the era. So yeah, he was my favorite, or my second favorite. Pardon me.
Gold medals.
My gold medals going John Cleese. Played Tim the Enchanter, my favorite character. So many explosions, very funny. Gold medal.
My gold medal is going to Graham Chapman, who played King Arthur. He was easy to look at, and I liked him.
Yeah, he's got a little nick to him. He's got a little shag. There's a little shag to him. I can see it. I can see it. And I agree, Kate. I give Graham Chapman my gold medal.
Ham Chaps.
He is so committed, and he plays like a guy who thinks he's the king, but no, it's so well. There's just like so many lines when he's shouting up at the towers, and you're just like, this is great. This is a perfect. This is the only one of these Pythons who could do this role. Gold medal
for sure.
I gave my gold to Michael Palin. I didn't know who he played in this movie, really, other than Sir Galahad, and he plays all of my favorites. He plays Dennis. He plays the first Swallow Savvy Guard. He plays the narrator, the King of Swap Castle, and the leader of the Knights Who Say Knee. So I was like, good costumes. I'm sure you'll get onto that in your rankings, but yeah, Michael Palin.
I forgot that he's the dad in that scene. He's like, no singing. No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah. He took my gold. I was sad that I couldn't give B. Duffel a medal. She was the old lady who King Arthur and
she's so good. No.
Yeah. So she's my honorable mention. But
yeah, she was really funny.
Who played the bridge troll?
I think that was Terry Gilliam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yep.
Well, no turkeys, but
plenty of sandwich.
Kate. Yeah. Good podcast.
No turkey, but enough veggies and mayonnaise to make it something.
No turkey, but a buffet for the senses. Jack, thank you
so much, Jack.
Thank you so much, Jack.
It was my pleasure.
It was a great quiz, and we appreciate you taking the time to.
This is how smart our listeners are. This demonstrates the intelligence level and humor of our listeners. So, Jack, thank you for representing anyone who listens very respectfully.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, Jack, thanks for the great script, very funny script, for introducing your lukewarm quiz. We appreciate you.
I'm curious, was I ripped to shreds earlier in the episode because there is a megaphone, or did you guys not count that?
No, we have.
Oh, I didn't mention it, but I would like to mention it to you, and I will bring this up again, that, radio is pushing it. Megaphone is pushing it, but those aren't telephones, but
they're not telephones.
During the subtitles at the very beginning, it says, why not try a holiday in Sweden this year? See the lovely lakes, the wonderful telephone system. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out we'll see how this plays out in the score. Who knows? You'll have to listen and find out.
Yeah, you'll have to listen because I'm about to tear your ass apart. Piece of shit movies or piece of shit quiz.
So yeah, thanks, Jack. Thank you for everything.
It was a pleasure.
All right, thanks, Jack.
Bye.
Later, bud.
The script for this movie, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which, feels improvised, but is extraordinarily scripted, tight. tight little baby, as Kate might
Very
say.
tight little baby. I'm giving it a 9.
That's tough for me. I am giving it a 8 because I like the bits, but what I'm going to say this, and this is going to shock some people, a little too silly. A little
Too silly for Brent. You know what? It is very silly.
Yeah, a little too silly.
It's not too silly for me, but my biggest criticism always has been of this movie is the last 15 minutes, not great. Not a great ending. It starts so strong. I hated
the ending.
Yeah, it starts with like the French knight, and then the scene about the society, and then the witch weighing scene, and then the knight gets his arms shot. Like, it just starts so hot. It comes out the gates and then it peters out. So I'm going to give it an 8 as well. I'm going to give it
Okay, I like it.
The art direction for this movie, the sets, the props, the costumes, I think they did, for the money they had, they did a great fucking job. They did a great job.
Yeah, I agree. I think the wig work could have been better, but again, that's a budgetary. Yeah, that's a budgetary thing. The things, it's hard to know if the things were supposed to look as fake because so much stuff was real. So I'm going to give it an 8.
I will give it a 9. I thought everything looked good. I thought things that were silly looking were supposed to be silly looking. Like the chicken costume or the chicken knight. But you can't have those beautiful castles and then bad wigs. There's no excuse for it. And I didn't like the animated monster scene. I'm going to call back that again. I give it a 9.
Yeah, I like that. It's like, it's not perfect, but I respect the hustle. I respect the tricks that they did. And I love independent movies, and this is a fucking super duper independent movie. The music for this movie, there's an original song, the Camelot song.
Yep.
All of the funny minstrel music.
Yeah, the Brave Sir Robin song is pretty fucking funny, and the score is really good. Like, ba 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 ba.
That's a good point.
You're very right.
That. That was, you've sold me. I'm going to give it a 9.
I'm going to give it a 9 as well. All of Nate's points are excellent. I don't know about the whole modern music in this movie. I think it would
a little Steely Dan.
A little Steely Dan, some Beatles, some Rolling Stones would have been nice. Yeah, so I'll give 9.
Some of the crunchiest Steely Dan.
Ooh.
I'm going to give it a 9 as well. Yeah, the music is great. It's but there's some like Monty Python movies where they have like truly fantastic songs that they've written. So I'm going to give it a 9. I'm going to give it a 9 as well. This is a 1975 British comedy film. It's got to be British. It's got to be a comedy. It's got to be a film.
Yeah, to me, this is a 10. I think this is, I like that it's silly. Like, I don't always get dry British humor because I'm a boisterous American. So the silliness is very refreshing, and I liked it. So I'm going to give it a 10.
Okay, I should have Googled this and I shouldn't share this, but the whole King Arthur stuff's made up, right?
He existed as a person, but do I think like the Lady of the Lake gave him a sword, the sword Excalibur that meant God that said he should be king?
Okay, so it took place in England. It didn't take place in like Middle Earth, like Lord of the Rings.
No,
right?
No,
that's correct. Yeah.
Okay, then it gets a 10 for me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a 10. It's like British people aren't funny. They're just classically not funny. We watched one of their most famous funny people, Mr. Bean, is the lowest rated movie on this podcast ever.
Not funny, can't cook. Yep.
Can't cook, not funny.
Terrible fucking shitty weather.
Snobby.
Sports.
But that means that this is the funniest one they got. So 10. Yeah, I give it a 10. And then, as we discussed earlier, the theme this month, it's telephonophobia. We're scared of phones. And here's the metric I'm using. Like, imagine I was scared of spiders. And I was like, for the whole month, I don't even want to fucking think about a spider.
Yeah.
Don't give me no spiders. And then we watch a movie like this, and the word spider appears on screen, as it does in the subtitles at the beginning of this movie. Telephone appears. Ooh, I might be a little bit scared.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to hearken. Okay, you go. You want to go first, Kate?
I'm just going to go with my gut, right?
Yeah.
I think it has the word telephone in it.
Yeah.
It has the word telephone in it.
It's a 5. I mean, we don't see a telephone. It's not used, but we see the fucking word.
Yeah. You see it
It's a
spelled
5.
out.
Listen, if we compare this to my category, the month before, it had to have a dad in it, and there's no dad in the movie. It's just all women. I mean, what are we doing, right? And then Nate's month is, hey, no phones. First scene, phone. 5. Jack, come on, man.
Yeah, blew it. Absolutely. You came in with one of the greatest quizzes ever written.
Quiz sucked ass. The whole category sucked ass, but nice guy.
And I completely agree, because if I had seen a phone, I'd be like, scared, right? Because we're scared of phones. But I just saw the word phone, so only half scared. So 5. 5.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that means this movie gets a 41. This movie gets a 41 out of 50.
Just a straight up 41?
Yep.
Okay.
Best podcast in the land.
Yep.
Hey, a lot has to do with what category your movie falls into.
Listen.
Yeah, that might be silly, but we're serious about that.
Yeah, we take
100%.
it really seriously.
You're lucky you got a 5.
Yeah, consider yourself lucky. Well, I think that month worked out great. I liked all the movies that we watched this month, and I want to know.
Possibly our greatest month.
Yeah.
Great month.
Definitely like the highest cumulative score for a month, I would guess.
Yeah.
Something like that. So now I would like to know whose turn is it next?
Catherine's, our Kate the Great.
Captain Kate?
So do you want to know the movie or the theme first?
I would love to know the theme first, and then the first movie of the theme.
I would also like that.
You would like to know the theme first.
Mm-hmm.
The theme is outdoors.
Ooh.
Summertime.
Summertime outdoors. Think camping. Think, outdoor activities.
Think trees. Think pollen. Creeks. Lakes.
Hiking.
Sticks, dirt.
Yes.
Caves.
We're outdoors.
Birds.
Mm-hmm.
I chose a movie that I wanted to make sure that you both watched, because I find it very funny and I really enjoyed watching it. It's a 2003 comedy by the sketch comedy group Please Do Not Destroy. We're going to watch The Treasure of Foggy Mountain.
I've never heard of this comedy group. I've never heard of this film. I am so excited. I'm not going to learn a single fucking thing about it, and I'm going to watch it totally cold. How exciting.
Yeah, me too.
Say the name. Say the name again.
Please Do Not Destroy, The Treasure of Foggy Mountain. So they were a group, and then as a group, they were hired on SNL. And
then those guys.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And this was produced by Judd Apatow. So, and it's on Peacock. So it should be free to watch if you have Peacock. I found it very funny, and it's a 90-minute comedy. So
Tight little baby
sounds like
92 minutes.
Okay, well, I'm excited to watch Please Do Not Destroy, The Treasure of Foggy Mountain next week. Kate's Month's Outdoors on the North American Friends Movie Club podcast. Friends gang.
Mm-hmm.
And that means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
What the hell were you doing? You're 3 hours late.
Dad, you don't understand. The car was busted, so we had to shred.
Why are your lips red? Were you eating a snow cone?
That's a really good guess.
What kind of adults rollerblade?
The police are here, and they're saying that you bought alcohol for minors.
Thanks, boys!
In Europe, the drinking age is like 10.
They could have been European.
What made you think they were European?
They had a certain je ne sais quoi. I think one of them was eating pain au chocolat.
Guys, everyone thinks we're losers, but that's about to change. I know where the Treasure of Foggy Mountain is.
From when we were kids?
We are looking at $100 million.
$100 million?
It'd be like I mean, I know it's more than this, but at least $1 million each.
Significantly more.
What are we waiting for?
That's really good. You guys, I'm getting silence, but that was some of my best work right there.
Really?
It wasn't.